Oka hey, Boozhoo, and welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Nanaboozhoo. Nanaboozhoo Nanaboozhoo. Nanaboozhoo is my name. And over here, the lovely and the talented, Natasha. Boozhoo Weenie Mushane. Say hello, my sweetheart. Hello, my sweetheart. And today, what a day we got planned for today. Did you plan something? A little bit. Today is a very special day on the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast by Michael Lyons. Brought to you today by I'm trying to just talk out the intro. Here we go. By Ojibwe language cartoons. An illustrated introduction to the Ojibwe language. Ojibwe. On sale now at Amazon.com. No, Michael doesn't just have a big pile of them here. He's sitting here. Quit asking if you can buy one directly from him. No, he doesn't want to be part of your book fair, your craft fair. You get a lot of those questions, don't you? Not a lot, but yeah. Sometimes people think I want to jump at a chance to set up a table at a powwow and sell my books. Yeah. I mean, what year is this? Yeah, it's kind of from the pre-internet time. Yeah, what are you going to do? Be like a traveling salesman? Just go door to door. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to buy some Ojibwe cartoons? Well. Okay, hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. This is the live stream Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast. Whoops. And we're going a little early today because we're going to church this morning. And we usually don't start for another hour, but I'm just going to start now so we get time to, that's kind of a drive out to Mukam, huh? Yeah, it's a little bit. What is it, about 15, 20 minutes? Yeah. Anyway. All right, so welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Yeah, come on, you guys. Yesterday, when we first started live streaming, I couldn't read the comments. And so, here, good. Jessica's here. Boozhoo, Jessica. Anami'E-Giizhigad. Good morning. Thank you for commenting. I wanted to make sure that the chat was up before we got too far into it. Into today's lecture. How you doing, sweetie? I'm doing great. Just sipping my coffee, having a peanut butter cookie. Yeah, how's that peanut butter cookie treating you? Yeah, it's pretty good. I like to dip it in the coffee. Yeah, you're a dunker, aren't you? Yep, I'm a dunker. Let's see. Jessica says, Nanaboozhoo's getting an early start today, huh? Yeah, we're going to go to church this morning. And so, every other weekend, it's potluck at our little res church. So I want to swing by the grocery store and pick up something from, the deli, and then head into church. We have to go in and pray for the Boozhoo crew. They're a pretty wild bunch. I better make sure I go into church today and pray to Kitchi-Manadu. Kitchi-Manadu. Yeah, what you want? No, I'm just telling the story. Oh, I thought you were asking for me. Never mind. Sorry, turn it up just show, lad. No, it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Kitchi-Manadu. Hello, everybody. How you doing on me prayer day? Anami'E-Giizhigad. Is that your Ojibwe word of the day, son? No, but it could be. Hold on here. Anami'E-Giizhigad. It is prayer day. Prayer day. Anami'E-Giizhigad. That's right. GOFUNDME. We should have called it GOFUNDME Day. Why is that? Well, I don't know. It seems like it's more Great Spirit Day than it is like Prayer Day or this Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That's me. That's me. Watch my monster truck day. You like watching monster trucks? Do I like monster trucks? You kidding? That's one of my greatest creations on the earth. Oh, when I made the monster truck. Oh yeah, I suppose you did make. You made everything, right? That's right. I made the monster truck, and it pleased me. Okay, so guess we learned something about GOFUNDME every day. See, that's why it's important to recognize this is such a spiritual day. Like right now, GOFUNDME, I'm kind of communing with you. Yeah, aren't you? And in a way, this is sort of a prayer. Yeah, it is, I've always said, why do you have to make such a fuss about it? Just have a conversation with me. You've always said that? Well, I've said it, to myself. Oh, okay. So yeah. So you like monster trucks, huh? Oh, I love monster trucks. Sunday was my day of rest so I could watch the monster truck races. Oh, okay. All right. Are you suggesting that we should all go, praise monster truck races? Do what you want. It's fishing season. Why don't you go out fishing? Yeah, I haven't gotten a fishing license yet. But I don't know, maybe next weekend or something. Yeah, you could do that. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go on with the show then if it's cool with you. Yeah, go ahead. Who's stopping you? Well, the creator, I guess. Yeah, go on. All right. So, hi, everybody. Jessica says, Baptists just love to eat. Yeah, that's an understatement. That's the whole point of going to church. It's like, hey, man, let's get some fried chicken. Jessica says, they should have called it Sunday for God's only begotten Son. I know. I suspect some grabbled pagan satanic stuff behind this, the sun. Like what is all this, the sun, they call him something of the east, the morning star. Wait, wasn't Jesus supposed to be the morning star? I don't know. The sun. Oh, here's the weird connection, though, to the sun. You know what we called the sun? Where did I put the gibberish cartoon? Here it is. So here's our Anami'E-Giizhigad. Good morning. Good morning, you lot. Anami'E-Giizhigad. And we have a sun here, right? Good morning, says the sun. But what a lot of English speakers don't know, it might surprise them. Our word for the sun, no, it's not Jesus. It's Jesus. But that's really close, huh? It makes you think. It makes you go, why? What is the significance? Sweetie, what is the significance of the sun being called Jesus and then the Son of God being called Jesus? I don't know. Are you saying that maybe the Son of God is also the sun and floating around in the sky? Wait, that'd be weird, huh? But no. You know what I realized? What's that? I was looking at sometimes they talk about how truth is revealed in art and music and that. And the artist may not even know that they're doing it. Like sometimes creepy stuff can just organically appears like truth drops or whatever. But some people have speculated that maybe the band Pink Floyd knows about the enclosed firmament, And they have a song about two suns in the sunset. And, there's some speculation there might be a second sun in another neighboring firmament domed place like Earth. But then there's that song, we're just two lost souls swimming in a fish bowl, year after year. And you go, what are two lost souls swimming in a fish bowl? Maybe it's the sun and the moon. Oh, that's deep, man. Yeah, huh? But like, two lost souls. What if there's the sun and the moon, and they're floating where there's these two lost souls swimming in a fish bowl year after year, running over the same old ground, running over the same old ground, and how we found the same old fears or tears or whatever. I wish you were here. That song might be about the sun. The sun might be singing that song. I never thought of it that way, but that's a cool take. Yeah. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fish bowl, year after year. The Jesus. It's the sun on this Sunday. Oh, what a sunny Sunday it is. In fact, it makes me want to teleport outside. Sweetie, will you teleport me outside? You got it. Teleporting in 3, 2, 1. I'm out here now. Let me get rid of the gibberish cartoon. Yep. Bleep. Sweetie, can you hear me? Yep, I hear you loud and clear. It's like you're in the same room with me. Yeah, the technology on these little Star Trek things, they really work well. Anami'E-Giizhigad. Good morning. It is the Anami'E-Giizhigad. It is the prayer day. And so I thought I would come out here in nature, and maybe put out a little tobacco. Maybe I should put out some tobacco and say a prayer to the Great Spirit. But before I do this, it makes you wonder sometimes. They say, oh, be like Jesus. I say, okay, thanks. That's not too tall of an order. But if the whole point of the religion or whatever is to follow Jesus' example, and you go, okay, well, I can't do miracles, I can't walk on water, I'm not even that good at public speaking. What do you mean, be like you? Should I be a carpenter? Is that what's behind all this? It's like, no, act like him. Go out in nature here. Say a prayer. Just commune with your Father. Say, Nusana wakwing ebian. Our Father, who art in heaven. And in the Anishinaabe way, sometimes you can just put out some tobacco and talk to him in the language. So I brought a little tobacco here. I'm just going to say, get your manado. Yeah, what you want? No, I'm saying a prayer. Oh, sorry. Get your manado. Daga we do kawishin. Great Spirit, please help me. Daga we do kawishin menowe nungum. Please help me to speak well today. Miigwech. Gaiji Mino Bamadaziyan. Thank you for my good life. Miigwech Gaiji Jikayan Nongum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Otapanaman niwi asema. Please accept my tobacco. And I'm just going to put it in this little dish here. If I were, not on the Sesame Street spinoff, I don't know why. It's also way harder than just putting it in the bush, but you can also put it into a pipe, light that pipe, smoke that pipe. And when your smoke goes up in the air, your prayers go with it. But this way, what'll happen is that you'll put out the tobacco. And maybe the wind will carry that tobacco to the Great Spirit. Maybe a little bird will come and take a little bit and go off. There's a thing we have sometimes, and I know the Anishinaabe will know this who are watching right now, but they call it a spirit plate. And lots of times, if you have like a traditional auntie or something, and she's at the cookout there, she'll make a little spirit plate. She'll take just a little paper plate, put a little bit of wild rice, just a tiny little bit. Spirits are little. They're like gnats or something, and they don't eat much. You put just a little bit of wild rice, a little bit of blueberries, a little bit of chicken. Put a little bit of cheesecake pie there, whatever. Spirits like sweets too. And then put a little tobacco on there, and you set it out in a tree. And that can be your spirit offering. That can be an offering to Gichimanadu. That can be an offering to your ancestors. It can be an offering to the spirits of the four directions, to Mother Earth herself. You don't know. You're just offering it up. And you'll let them Beneshig. Beneshin. You'll let the bird Beneshiyang. That's why I'm stumbling. You'll let the birds. You can hear them now. You'll let the birds take your offering to the spirit world. And that's your Anami'e. That's your Anami'a for the day. That's your prayer for the day. And then you can say, Gichimanadu, Miigwech. Great Spirit, thank you. Miigwech Bizendawieg. Thank you for listening. And then you can say, Ape Inge. Amen. And then you can teleport back to your studio. Yes, this is Natasha at ground control. Hello, Natasha. This is Nanaboozhoo. Oh, hello, Nanaboozhoo. Are you done offering tobacco and praying? Yes. I was trying to follow the example of Jesus in the old way by coming out in nature and praying. So now, with following his example further, I would like to be teleported back using Star Trek technology. Okay. Want to beam back to the studio using Star Trek technology in 3, 2, 1. Thank you, sweetie. No problem. And that's exactly what Jesus did too. I don't know why you kids don't read your Bibles. There's a lot of cool Star Trek and stuff in there. Jesus would teleport from his house to the wilderness. I think it was in Ezekiel 7:24. And thus saith the Lord, teleport me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see what's going on down here with the Boozhoo crew. Holy man, everyone's talking. Everybody's talking at me. Can't hear a word they're saying. They should have called it Sunday for. Okay. Jessica says, well, yeah, the days of the week were named for planets that represent other gods that were being worshipped. Yep, there you go. Doggone it. Everything is like secretly satanic. The days of the week. You got your Sunday for the sun, your Monday probably for Mars or something. When I stub my toe, I'm going to start yelling, Jesus! Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, why not? You can say that son's name in vain. Oh, Jesus, darn it. Jessica says, maybe they were just singing about Star Wars with two suns in the sunset. Yeah, probably. Remember that, Luke? He was staring. No, he had two moons. Were there two suns too? Yeah, probably. It was a sunset he was looking at. Oh, wow. Two suns in the sun. Yeah, but there's one theory out there that that people see occasionally a faint sun, a much smaller sun behind and off to the left at certain times of the year. And some people go, is that a reflection of the sun against the firmament? Are we seeing a reflection of the sun? Or are we seeing a second sun way farther away? And if the model is, like biblically, if there's a firmament over a flat plain and water everywhere, it doesn't say it's the only one. What if we have neighbors? What if aliens are real, but they're just scuba diving here? And they break through a hole in our firmament and drop down. What do you think, sweetie? Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, I'm sure that's what the truth is. Weesonese here. Hey, Boozhoo, Weesonese. Welcome back to the show. Good morning. Weesonese here, honey. Hi, Weesonese. Weesonese says, Vedic teachings talk about our world having two suns. Is that right? Vedic teachings, sweetie. I think Vedic, are those the original, like the oldest writings? I believe so. I think Vedic teachings are kind of like the original, the oldest books ever published, written. And I think it's what Buddhism, it like predates Buddhism. And yeah, that's interesting. Anything else? Papa Wagosh is here. Boozhoo, Papa Wagosh. Jessica says, Luke 17:5, and the apostles said unto the Lord, increase our faith. The apostles said unto the Lord. Does that mean the apostles said it? Increase our faith. Oh, okay. They prayed, they said, give us more faith. Yeah. Which is hard to believe. Like, how much more? I think all I would need is just seeing the guy walking on water. I'd be like, okay, you got me sold. You're obviously not just another dude. And he's like, oh yeah, really? Watch this. And he feeds the multitudes. The fish just keep coming. Loaves and the fishes. That was a good trick too. Or just the thousands of people he healed. I mean, but still, the apostles, those guys, I think it was complicated for them too. I'm watching that Chosen. Well, we're watching. Why am I saying that? So I'm watching that Chosen. Yeah, you're telling me like I don't know it. Yeah. So the Chosen is this TV series about the life of Jesus from the point of view of the 12 apostles, and it's really cool. You really like some of the apostles you don't like so much, and you see them, they don't like each other sometimes. And they all have different relationships with Jesus. But it's cool to, finally hear the story in a good way, not in a Hollywood way trying to, destroy the religion. Sail on, Silverbird. Papa Wagosh, your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, when darkness comes and friends just... Anywho. So yeah, it's a big Sunday, a big day for prayer, a big day. I mean, it doesn't really matter that it's Sunday, I suppose. I don't get too hung up on this. Oh, the day of rest. I mean, like Jews who won't even turn on the lights. Yeah, on their Sabbath, they want, oh, you can't do any work, no work. It's like, really? You're going to pull up your pants after you go to the bathroom? That's technically labor. Or you just walk around. I don't really know much about that, but it seems a bit extreme. Like you can, what? I think it's just an excuse not to mow your lawn. Oh, I can't. It's a Sabbath. My religion tells me, the Amish, it's just the opposite. My religion tells me I can't take a break. And Gwen Carly is here. Boozhoo, Gwen. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the island of misfit toys. Pull up my sleeve there. Well, and so... two sons, not sons. Yeah, right. Two sons. Recently says, I still don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I have two sons. Recently has two sons. Sons become your warriors when you're old. Raise your sons to be very protective. Raise warlords. So when you're old, your sons will fight for you. Jessica says, there is a phenomenon that can happen when the clouds are positioned in a certain way that makes it appear as if there are two suns. You have to be in just the right location and conditions to see that. Yeah, there's a lot of weird photographic evidence of stuff. And sometimes the explanation is, it looks like it, but it's not really it. But I saw a picture once where it looked like the clouds were behind the sun, and the sun was like halfway below clouds. And you go, that is so weird. That is kind of what I picture the sun being now. But in the old days, somebody would have said, it just looks like the clouds are behind the sun. But naturally it can't be because the sun's way behind the clouds. So who knows? Who knows? Not me. There's a location in northern Mongolia where residents have reported seeing up to 5 suns depending on the conditions. Oh, that's crazy. What is that? It sounds like reflections going on. I mean, really, we all accept the definition of what happens with a rainbow. Oh, it's water droplets reflecting the colors of the spectrum. And we all go, yeah, that adds up. But then you go, what? Wait, what? Really? That's insane. There's waters. What? I accept that definition. That sounds like science, for sure. But I can't really wrap my mind around it. So I don't know what's going on. There's always room for more, Wisani. Yeah. So Gwen says, I should fit right in. Yeah. Oh, good. We got another misfit. In Gwen? Yep. You know, Gwen, whenever I hear the name Gwen, I always get just a little sad. Why? Because I think about Peter Parker's girlfriend who died. Really? Yeah. I think that was the first time I ever cried at a comic book. You cried at a comic book? I did. I've been reading comic books. I don't read them anymore because they're ridiculous and totally woke and PC. But I grew up reading comic books. And so I was just a little guy. The first time I ever read about somebody dying. I remember this story. And it was, I don't know which issue, but it was the issue where Peter Parker, and this is in the old days, you know, it was like in the 70s, you guys. So I'm like, I don't know, 7, 8, you know, can barely read a comic book. I'd been reading them just to look at the pictures. And you'd read the dialogue in a little balloon, but you wouldn't want, you know, little guy. But I happened to read a whole comic book, even with the narrations and whatever. And the one where the Green Goblin takes Gwen Stacy and then he drops her, and Spider-Man, he shoots his web and catches her, but then it breaks her back, and she dies. And he's so sad. And the drawings, I still remember the drawings of the sunset, Spider-Man sitting on top of a building. And I remember actually crying. So whenever I hear the name Gwen, I think of Gwen Stacy. And poor old Spider-Man. You know. I mean, it's not like I cried when Uncle Ben died. Who cared? I wasn't even invested by that time. But losing your girlfriend, I mean, come on. I think a lot of us can relate to losing your girlfriend to the Green Goblin. So today's show, I'd just like to take a special moment to remember our brothers and sisters who have lost loved ones to the Green Goblin. Sweetie, do you know anybody who the Green Goblin has killed? In real life? Yeah. No. Although I hear, what's his name who played the Green Goblin? Oh, Franco? Yeah. Franco, whatever. He's in a lot of trouble now. The Green Goblin apparently didn't kill anybody, but he sexually harassed a lot of girls when he was a college teacher. I guess he was teaching how to be a movie star or something. And he would get all these girls in his class, and then he'd just be a perv. So, what's his name? Franco. Something Franco. And like now, all of his Hollywood buddies are like, oh, I hate that guy. I can't believe. Like that other dude. I can't remember their names because I so don't care anymore. The fat guy from all the movies Franco is in. He now says, oh, I don't like him. We're not friends anymore. Because I won't stand by when one of my buddies, one of my Hollywood movie star buddies, isn't respectful to ladies. Because I'm so respectful, I guess. The Hollywood elite are eating their own. James Franco. Thank you, Isani. James Franco. He was the Green Goblin. And he's in a lot of trouble. And Seth Rogen. Thank you, Isani. Isani is like my own People magazine. People magazine? Do they still make People magazine? Don't they? Do they still make magazines? I don't know. Yeah. So now, Seth Rogen, James Franco. Real good buddies. Did movies together. Comedy, for years. They were in Freaks and Geeks. These guys grew up together. Thick and thin. But the first sign of trouble, James Franco, who is a complete creep, by the way. Complete Satanist. Friends with the Marina Abramovic, whatever that creepy spirit cooking lady. I mean, all of Hollywood is. But James Franco in particular. And so his good buddy, first sign of scandal, he's like, hey, man, I know how you guys have always seen us together, best of friends. And, we've been at countless parties with fans and, college girls. But in all that time, I had no idea. And I will never work with him again. I'm sure James Franco's probably, hey, thanks a lot. You want me to tell you every story I know about you? But, so, I feel bad. Let's take a moment of mourning for the victims of James Franco. All they wanted to do was learn how to act and become a Hollywood movie star. They paid their tuition. Their parents sent them off to college. They're like, oh yeah, go learn, my daughter. I will trust my little daughter to this college, this university. And that university hires James Franco, the Green Goblin. What did you think was going to happen, university? That was the Green Goblin you hired. Oh, we had no idea he was evil. What? Didn't you see Spider-Man 2? You know, it's like I call the Green Goblin James Franco and not his dad. I guess to be technical, he played the Hobgoblin. But Hollywood people don't know the difference. Okay. Jessica says, I loved Freaks and Geeks. I wish that show didn't get canceled after one season. It was only on for one season? Yeah, man. Freaks and Geeks is what made me want to be New Wave. I love Freaks and Geeks. That was so great. I think I loved it. It was so long ago. I don't know if I'd still like it, but I assume it was awesome. How do you remember Freaks and Geeks, Jessica? You're too young. You must have seen it in the reruns. Jessica's all like, oh yeah, I love Freaks and Geeks. And like her parents were in high school at that time. I don't know. Maybe you're older than you look. Daniel Black says, I was gunning for 2 o'clock and I stumbled across this. Hey, what's going on? Daniel's back. Hey, Daniel. It's all right. Yeah, I came, we're on early today. Natasha and I are going to go to church. We're going to go worship the Lord God. We're going to thump a Bible. What? You got a problem with that? I'm going to pray for the Boozhoo crew. Pray that they repent and turn away from their evil ways. You're not going to do that? No. I'm going to go in there and just be nice and then eat potluck. Say hi to my cousins. Let's see. Yeah, Nanaboozhoo show prize will nearly start again. Freaks and Geeks came out in 1999. Oh, okay. Freaks and Geeks is a remake of an 80s show. Freaks and Geeks. Am I thinking of the right thing? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, they weren't... James Franco wouldn't have been in the 80s version. Now I can't remember. Was Johnny Slash in Freaks and Geeks? Or am I thinking of the wrong show? Whatever the show with Johnny Slash, that's the one I liked. But I can't remember. It's not that old. Okay. I'm all confused because I'm so old. I thought that came out in the 80s. Why do I like Freaks and Geeks? I would have been in my 30s when they came out. I remember when I was in my 20s, I used to watch a show called 30-something, and I really liked it. And then when I was actually in my 30s, I watched it and I was like, what is this pretentious nonsense? A bunch of whining boomers in their 30s. Oh, what's my life mean? Is there more to life than career and family? Why did I think this was cool? I was like, because you were young. And your girlfriend liked it, and you liked your girlfriend. The show is from 1999, but it took place in the 80s. That's why I think I saw it in the 80s. In my memory, it was the 80s. Okay, thank you. That you sorted that out. Let's see. It was so good that you really thought it was the 80s again. Yeah, no kidding. That thing was spot on. I love it when people get stuff right. Like I never saw Stranger Things. And I often wonder how correct Stranger Things got stuff. It's kind of like when you see a show about your hometown or unless you're from California. It's weird when they do a movie that's placed in your state. Like for Minnesota, it's Fargo. Because the movie Fargo actually a lot of it takes place in Brainerd, Minnesota. And Fargo is right on the border of Minnesota. So when Fargo came out, a lot of us watched that movie. And everybody had an opinion about the accents. And a lot of people were like, nah, we don't sound like that. They got that wrong. And then a lot of people were like, what are you kidding? You sound like that. And it's exactly what your accent is like. Because it's hard to hear your own accent, It just sounds like normal speech. But then Fargo made an HBO series based in my town, Bemidji. It was like the second season of Fargo. Remember that, sweetie? Yeah, it was great. Had like Ewan McGregor. Yeah, Ewan McGregor played a twin. No, was that the one? Was that the one where it's in Bemidji, or is it the one where the guy from the English Office? No, I don't remember. One of those seasons. What's wrong with me today? One of those seasons is it was set in Bemidji, and I guess it's because they drive all over the state. But it's cool because you see, snow and how dark it is all the time in the evenings and how goofy people dress. Like in a small town, Minnesota, in winter, people kind of dress for warmth, but you also dress in layers. And a lot of people, you have to change into like snow boots. And you'll probably just, like, a lot of people wear sweats or a hunting jacket just year-round. It's very casual. You don't see a whole lot of blazers and slacks and ties, Like on TV, The only time you'll see that is in, like, a office, And even those guys will wear like, ski jackets over their blazers. But to see it in a movie, then you kind of go, oh yeah, they really got that right. And then other stuff you go, oh, that's way wrong. That guy just ordered a ginger ale. What is a ginger ale? Nobody in Bemidji in the history of the world has ever ordered a ginger ale in a cafe. We don't have that. I don't know what it is. I mean, I've seen it in the grocery store. I think they make drinks with it. But this guy is supposed to be from Bemidji. He sits down. Hello, sir. I'll have a ginger ale, please. Coming right up. You go, okay. These guys have never been to a Bemidji cafe. That guy would order a coffee, and they just bring him the water. You don't even have to order that. Oh, hey. Sweetie? Yeah? You got a phone call? Are you kidding me? That's right. Well, let's patch him through. All right, he's on line 2. Caller, you're on the air. Hey man, number 1, it's she, not he. Oh, is this Michelle Obama? Yeah, that's right, fool. How's it going? Ladies and gentlemen, the former First Lady of America, Michelle Obama. What can I do for you today? Mrs. Obama? Yeah, I wanted to call in because I got something I got something I want to ask you. You have something you want to ask me? I said ask you. Okay. How come you've been telling everybody that I'm a man? I didn't tell anybody you're a man. Yeah, you've been joking around for a while now, and I'm getting pretty sick of it. No, I'm just kind of wondering out loud. No, if you tell me you're a woman, hey, I don't care. You're a woman. You're brave, beautiful, stunning. Whoa, man. Yeah, that's right. And I don't want to hear you anymore. Call into question me and my man. Okay. Yeah, sorry if I offended you in any way. Believe me. I respect you. I think you did a lot of good in, trying to police the cafeteria food or something. Did you do that? That's right. I did a lot of good for the nutrition of the children, and I don't deserve all your jokes. Yeah, no, I'm with you. So, how's Barack these days? Who? Barack Obama, your husband? Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. He's around here somewhere. Hey, honey, you want to get on the phone? Who are you talking to, Michelle? I'm talking to that fool, Nanaboozhoo. Why are you talking to Nanaboozhoo? I was going to straighten him out. I didn't want to have to go down and straighten him out, so I thought I'd call him. Yeah, well, just tell him I said hi. Okay. Hey, Nanaboozhoo. Yeah, what? My old man says hello. Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you today, ma'am? No, man. I just gave you the first warning. You make fun of me again. Well, you don't want to know what I'll do. Okay. I hear ya. Loud and clear. So, Sade, would you like to learn some Ojibwe? I don't want to learn that language, fool. Oh, okay, sorry. I was just going to tell you, Gikawaba Min Minawa. I don't want to know. All right. Sorry. Yeah, I'll see you later. I don't think Michelle's too happy with us. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's probably hard for her. Yeah. I don't know why. She doesn't just, come out of the closet already. Have you seen the warmth and acceptance that Caitlyn Jenner has gotten, Michelle? Come out. I think it's time to drop the veil. You think you call yourself an activist. You call yourself an advocate for trans rights. Has she done that? I don't know. I assume so. Well, how about this? You're sending mixed messages. Why don't you tell the world what you really are? Why are you talking about that? I have no idea. Let's go back down to the live stream. Papa Coach says, Big Mike in the house. That's Michelle. It's Michelle. It's ma'am. Papa Wagosh. But Jessica says the school food still sucks. Yeah, I know. They were giving it up for free this year, so I got to try some. So gross. Yeah, I used to work in schools, And I remember especially during the Obama administration, they made the kids take the fruit and vegetables. And it would be a big scoop of still frozen blueberries. And you go, what? No, I don't want. No, you have to. You can throw it away if you want. But we have to give you a big scoop of frozen blueberries. And frozen blueberries have no taste. I mean, they taste like ice. They taste like the inside of a freezer. And so every day, it was just this ridiculous... And this is how dumb schools are, because they just follow rules. Well, the government said we have to serve... there's guidelines, but they chose on frozen blueberries. And so they put a little scoop of frozen blueberries on every tray. And then the kids would take it to the garbage and throw it in the garbage. Or take it, they eat around it and then throw it away. Nobody ever ate because you couldn't just leave the blueberries out. They had to keep it in the fridge until right before they served it. Thank you, Michelle. So, hey, Dwayne is here. Boozhoo, Dwayne. Welcome back to the show. Dwayne's here, sweetie. Boozhoo, Dwayne. Yep, so we were just talking about politics, about prayer, about the Bible. What else have we learned today? What have we learned today, sweetie? I don't know if I learned anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I learned anything either. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Stare into the light. Oh, don't you hate that when you can feel it tickle? I hate that. Usually if you stare at the light, it can make you sneeze. I'm a double sneezer too. I know, I usually am too. And that just went away. Ugh. So anticlimactic. Well, what do you think, sweetie? We haven't played a song or anything, and I could come up and say hello. All right. All right, you guys. You know what I'm going to do? This is a little prayer that song and a prayer that we recorded a while ago. And I always think it's, I think we did it for Easter or something. But it wouldn't kill us to do this on Anami'E-Giizhigad on prayer day. So this song is called, should I talk about this before? You could. This is Amazing Grace. And the Lord's Prayer. So back in the days of the Bible grandfathers, there was a man called Jesus. And Jesus could walk on water. He could make the fish jump into the fish nets. He could feed multitudes on nothing but a few loaves of bread and some fish. And he could heal people just by walking up to them and giving them a nod like, stand up, go and sin no more. And he was really nice to his mom. And he could turn water into wine. And he was the son of the Creator. He was Gitchimanadu's son. So he walked around telling people to quit being so bad, quit your sinning, quit your lying and your stealing and your, cheating on your wife. And quit, you know what you're not supposed to do. I don't think we have to cover every single thing anymore. And he had these 12 disciples. And the 12 disciples followed him around, and they tried to help him out from town to town. Jesus would walk in and heal the sick, teach to the people. He'd be like standing there in the street. Hey, guys, listen up. My Father who art in heaven, he's got a really sweet place. And I'm going to go up there and prepare a place for you. But you got to, be more like me. Quit being so sinful. Why don't you be more holy? And the people loved him. And they'd follow him around, listening to him everywhere. Where was I going with this story? Oh, so the Sermon on the Mount. Well, eventually, one of his disciples, one of his students came up to him. He was like, hey, Rabbi, teacher, hey, Jesus. And Jesus was like, yeah, what? He goes, we don't know how to pray. And he goes, what is this, the sound of music? You sound like those kids who don't know how to sing. Do a dear. And I go, no, we don't know how to pray. Why don't you teach us how to pray? And so Jesus said, okay, this is how you do it. And that's when he taught him the Lord's Prayer. But I don't want to say the Lord's Prayer right now. I wanted to do an intro to the Sermon on the Mount, but I ended up telling the story of the Lord's Prayer. Well, why don't you tell him about the Sermon on the Mount? So then one of these gatherings, he was up on a mount, like a mountain or something. Or maybe a little hill, I don't know. And he talked about how blessed everybody was if they were, just turn away from being jerks. And so this is a song with a really dumb intro I just gave called Amazing Grace and a Sermon on the Mount. And up next, after the song, is the lovely Natasha. I will see you again. Gigawaba Min. Minowa. Oh, I was hoping I'd teleport there. Oh, you want to teleport? Hold on. Gigawaba Min. Minowa. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. And I once was lost, but now I am found. I was blind, but now I see.
Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy."
When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Ape Inge. Amen. Oh, wow, that was really good, Natasha. You too, Michael.
Hey, thanks, man.
Boozhoo! How's it going? I love that filter we put on our videos. It makes everything look so, like mood lighting. Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, doing his lion. What's up? What's up, my boy? What's up, my brother from another mother? Nah. Hey, what's going on? Anami'E-Giizhigad. Prayer day. It's Sunday. Is the prayer day. I am Natasha. And you know what I was thinking about doing?
What's that, sweetie?
Why don't we do the, the Serenity Prayer.
You want to do the Serenity Prayer?
Yeah.
All right, go right ahead.
All right, you guys. This is for the little ones. When I was a little girl, growing up in the Baptist church, I remember we had this one pastor. He's just a nerd, just a dork. He would have brown, polyester suits, and, he was like a skinny, nerdy guy. But he would always, call up the children at the beginning to do, a little kid lesson. And he sort of dismiss the kids, and he'd come up and he'd, talk to them. And he'd give them, treats or something. It was weird. I was just, a little too old, but he'd bring up the kindergartners and stuff. Hey, did you know? And he'd tell a little story in front of the adults. So, this is like that moment. Hi, guys. When you grow up, you might become an alcoholic. And if you become an alcoholic, you might have to go to treatment and then say the Serenity Prayer. So this is a prayer for peace, a prayer for serenity. that people in recovery sometimes love to say. And there's nothing funny about it. I mean, it's kind of funny, I guess. But if you want to pray for a peaceful heart, for peace in your mind, for just some relief from just always, sometimes life can be so hard and such a hassle. And you go, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's what they call the Serenity Prayer. So this is the Serenity Prayer in Ojibwe Moan. And let me get out of the way here. Come a little closer.
Are you singing the Arid Extra Dry tune?
I was, wasn't I? Come a little closer. Now don't be shy. You can get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry. Anyway, so this is the Serenity Prayer in Ojibwe Moan. Getcha manadu. Taka we duka wishin. We ni. Jinana guda wendaman. Giodapanaman. Ginu gegashki getosiwan. Chi anji saduyan. Jite apajite ayan. Chi anji saduyan. Gegashki getuyan. Jite apaji nibuakeyan. Chikendaman. Oh no. Miigwech bizandawayeg. Thank you, Great Spirit. Ape inge. Amen. Hoka he miumenek. That's enough. And there you go. Get your manado. Great Spirit. Please help me. Ah.
Oh, that was lovely, sweetheart.
Do you feel serene?
I feel like I'm serene and peaceful now.
Oh, that's good. So, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, sweetie,
Yeah?
we got a call today.
Oh, I got a call?
Yeah, you want me to patch him through?
Sure. Why don't you patch him through on line 2?
Line 2.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Natasha. Hello, my dear.
Well, hi, Count. How are you?
I am doing very well indeed. I just wanted to call and say, Boozhoo!
That's right. You can say Boozhoo. So you've been watching the show and stuff?
Yes, I've learned so much. I've learned so very much. And I want to thank you. Thank you, Natasha. You and Nanaboozhoo have not only taught me how to speak so much Ojibwe, but you've also taught me to appreciate the Ojibwe culture.
Oh, good. You sound very passionate about it.
Yes, you see, culture and language is very important to me.
Is that right?
Yes, I feel that my own language and culture is being eradicated even as we speak.
What do you mean eradicated?
Well, how many people even speak vampire anymore?
Vampire? Is that a language?
Maybe?
Yeah, who speaks vampire? Sweetie, do you know anybody who speaks vampire?
No, I didn't know that was a language. But does Dracula speak, what is he, Hungarian or something?
I don't know. Where is Transylvania?
Once again, your ignorance of my culture shines through.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I get wrong?
I'm not from Transylvania. I am from Sesame Street.
Well, yeah, I know, but you're a vampire, so aren't you originally from Transylvania?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that stands to reason. Never mind.
Okay. So what can I do for you today, Count?
Oh, just nothing. I was wondering if I could teach the Ojibwe word of the day.
Well, you can reteach prayer day.
Anami'E-Giizhigad.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the text up.
No, it's Anami'E-Giizhigad. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Anami'E-Giizhigad. Natasha.
Yeah?
I don't know how to break this to you, but to me, and to every vampire, mornings are not so good.
Why is that?
Oh, because of the sun itself. The sun, it burns my skin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a creature of the night.
Ha, ha, ha. Just like the Kiss tune. We're the creatures of the night. Ooh, we're the creatures of the night.
Yeah, I know that song.
I know you love Kiss. I do too.
Yeah, so, Anami'E-Giizhigad, good morning.
I would say Anami'E-Giizhigad, bad morning.
Anami'E-Giizhigad? What, just because you don't like the sun? Well, sorry, but the rest of us like the sun. In fact, today's a gibberish cartoon has a picture of the sun. You want to see it?
No, I cannot stand it. Oh, no, my eyes. It burns my eyes.
Oh, get out of here. It's just a cartoon.
I know. I kid. That's one thing that people forget about vampires.
What's that?
We love to kid. Why do you think I'm always laughing?
Yeah, you do seem to have a pretty good sense of humor. I'll give you that. Let me get rid of this cartoon.
Yeah.
What else do people have wrong about your culture?
So many people think vampires are so serious. I tell you, I walk around laughing, I tell you. Life is a joke.
What?
All right, I'll laugh it with you. I laugh so I don't cry.
You laugh so you don't cry. Why? What's the matter?
I have such a stupid job.
You have a stupid job? What's your job?
I have to count everywhere I go. They're like, oh, count. Why won't you count this?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Do I look like an accountant? No, I am a vampire.
You mean a vampire?
Yeah, I can't decide how I want to say that.
Okay. Hold on. Jessica said Michael doesn't want to be late for the potluck. Sweetie, we better get rolling.
Yeah. You want to sign out?
Okay. Hey, Count.
Yeah, what is it?
I gotta get going, so I'm gonna have to let you go.
Okay. Well, hey, let me just say, Gigawabamin, Minowa.
Okay, Count. Gigawabamin, Minowa. The Count. All right, you guys. Well, hey, I want to say Anami'E-Giizhigad. Good morning. And I hope you have Anami'E-Giizhigad. Hope you have a good prayer day, Sunday. And I want to say Miigwech Pisandawiyeg. Thank you for listening. And Miigwech Ganawabiyeg. Thank you for watching. Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo. I am Natasha. This is Nanaboozhoo.
Okay.
Over here is Michael Lyons. Hello, everybody. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minoa. Hoa. Yeah, baby, Hoka, hey. All right. You want to take a shower before we go? Or are you just gonna go in your, same clothes you slept in?
I think I will brush my teeth and have a cup of coffee and just go like this. I don't remember reading how Jesus was constantly showering.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ooh. So what else?
I don't know, man. Oh, tell them to hit the like button.
Hey everybody, don't forget to hit the like button. and share, and subscribe. More importantly, subscribe. And order a gibberish, or any number of Michael's cartoons and comic books and coloring books on Amazon.com. Just click the link in the description. Okay, let's get out of here and live stream. La la la. Okay.